first time I met John, I thought he was pretty vocal, but I recognized right away that he was very, very passionate about the industry, and he was very knowledgeable as well. He was a straight shooter, like you knew exactly where you stood with John. There's absolutely no gray area.
Very experienced and knew what he wanted to do and how he wanted to get there. And at the same time had a nice calm touch. He'd come from New Brunswick, from a small town in New Brunswick, so everyone could relate to him very well, right from the truck driver right up to probably the biggest customer he dealt with, which I think is very important in our business.
One of the stories that stands out for me with John is his leadership ability and his wish to share it with others. When I was a new member at the APTA, he took the time to make me feel welcome and important, and he shared a really good leadership lesson with me that I've kept for many years. He said, "Vicki, it's important that you tell people why you're doing things, whether it's a strategy or a project. If they know why, they'll buy into what you're doing, and they'll do a much better job at work with the decisions that they make every day."
So when John is looking for talent in this business, one thing that I've always picked up from him is he's searching for two key qualities, will and skill. And you know, John would always say, you can teach skill, but you cannot teach will. That comes from within. And if you have to choose will over skill, and you can teach the other. And I think that's a key thing that I'll never forget.
Oh, personal story. Well, I guess we were on a trip once to Toronto, and as per John's characteristics, the bus came to pick us up, and he spent probably 5 minutes negotiating with the driver on how he was going to be able to drive the bus around Toronto.
One of John's quotes that I've never forgotten, and neither will anyone else that has worked with him, was, "You don't have to do what I say you do what you want, but if I were you, I'd really think about this."
In 1992, John Doucet joined Day & Ross as president, and in 1998 was appointed president and CEO of the Day & Ross Transportation Group. John Doucet has provided leadership within the transportation sector across the nation, within the business community in Atlantic Canada, and he has certainly provided leadership within his home community of Carleton County. I would like to join with my colleagues, and on behalf of the people of the riding of Carleton, I want to thank John and wish him the best as he switches gears into the next phase of his career.